Be very mindful inside the abuse cycle, inside coercive control and narcissistic abuse, to look out for sex as breadcrumbs. Because a lot of the times, sex and physical intimacy is weaponized. And if you're being physically and emotionally neglected, starved to death, a breadcrumb is a full meal. And so say, hypothetically, you were to engage and finally bring up some stuff that was going on, some stuff, inconsistencies, you found something on their phone that you want to talk about, and they cold shoulder, they deflect, right? They minimize, they devalue you, they make you feel like you're wrong, and then they stonewall for a period of time. They go away, they put you in emotional purgatory. Well, to breadcrumb you, and you're in pain, right? We're in deep emotional and physical pain of like, what the fuck? We need to know what's going on. Well, they will breadcrumb you with sex. And the problem here is when we accept that breadcrumb, a lot of us call it makeup sex, right? And I was addicted to it. When I accepted it, I wasn't allowed after the fact to bring the thing up again that I was being punished about. Because in their minds, it's taken care of. That's water under the bridge. You wouldn't have accepted this olive branch, as they would like to make it seem out to be, when it's just a coping mechanism. We're using the sex to try and feel better, to deal and manage with the pain. When after the fact, the shame of falling back into that cycle, the shame of nothing changing, right? It's not makeup sex if nothing changes. It's just a breadcrumb. So that sexual dependency aspect of the trauma bond is very insidious. And a lot of us actually get trapped there, right? We get away, they get away. All of a sudden, we're very easily hooverable because of sex, because of the breadcrumb of physical intimacy. And sometimes, most of the time, that physical intimacy, that sex isn't even that great, but it's the only show in town. It's the only emotional connection we're getting with this person. And a lot of the times it's unexpected, right? I would be being punished for periods of time. She'd grab my hand and she'd look at me and she'd be like, tonight, it's on. And I would get that explosion of dopamine, because the most dopamine you can get is when something happens that you don't expect to happen, that you're happy about. A great surprise, right? It's like a dopamine explosion. And they will toggle you like a carrot on a stick and play you that way. And then eventually we're not allowed to bring anything up because we've always accepted that breadcrumb. So what I had to do when I realized what a trauma bond was, when I was starting to break my trauma bond, is I went intentionally celibate. This isn't something that everybody has to do, but due to me and my past, especially around sex, I had to go intentionally celibate and take sex off the table because I didn't want to be hooverable. I also had to stop drinking alcohol because alcohol made me more reactionary to react to the breadcrumb of sex. And she could always control me that way. So I had to give up those things as my coping mechanisms and actually sit and be with, mindfully be with that pain and feel it to heal it. All right. If this seems helpful, hit that follow button. My name is Dylan. You can email me at healwiththedream@gmail.com.